Hi guys, welcome. I am Ari Afshar. Welcome to 10348 Caribou Lane in Bel Air. Come on in. So this is what I consider probably the best priced property in all of Los Angeles. And why I say that is because you have 3,250 square feet in Bel Air, and we are priced at $1,995, and that comes out to about $615 per square foot, which is almost unheard of because you get a lot of properties in the LA area that are typically trading for about 2,000 to maybe 3,000 square feet, maybe more. But this house offers pretty much every single amenity that you would want within a home of this size. It gives you great scale. You've got tremendous space throughout. This room to me is the living room, but I also feel like it's such a great vibe room because you've got the fireplace over here. You've got this beautiful sitting area, obviously tons of space to entertain and to have guests come over, and they can kind of weave in and out between this room that spills over to your dining room, into the kitchen, and then you have another family room right back over here. So the whole house was really created to give a just great sense of space, but you also are able to kind of create formal settings if you want to as well. This wall, which you can see over here, was actually put up. It is not structural, so if you wanted to even have more of an expansive feel, you can open this up as well, and then you just walk right into this massive room. But the house over here has a great family room, so if you and the kids or you and your partner want to sit and hang out, just sit here, throw on the TV, and you get tons of light that comes in. And obviously this is on a very great street in Bel Air, and so it's incredibly private, and so it really is a sanctuary of sorts. You come here and you kind of forget about the fact that you're even living in the city. So this room is one of my favorites. I love the vibe room, the living room as I call it. You've got the great dining room, which we're going to get to over here. You have the powder room off to the left, and another bedroom, which is kind of created and set up as an office right now. So let's take you into the dining room. Here you've got a setup for about 8. You could put more if you wanted to. 10 people in this space alone. You've got the benches over here, the bar stools, and you've got the bar. So if you want to have a quick breakfast, grabbing some granola, grabbing some almonds, you're going to be doing all that over here. And then you've got tons of counter space for your kitchen. And it just has a lot of light that's coming in. And I love this because you just open up the door, you're really engulfed in nature. I mean, it just feels like you're one within the hills, which is part of the charm about living in LA. Plenty of space to be able to do all of the cooking that you need. Really nice stainless steel appliances throughout. And as we come out over here, I'm just going to show you how private of a setup you have. And this is just off your kitchen. So guests can come, they can hang out here, do their thing. You got barbecue right over there, and the whole, if you can get a sense of this, area is just completely quiet, private, and the only thing you really hear is birds. So coming back up inside. And so here is essentially where you can either choose to go downstairs, which also gives you another little setup, or you've got 4 bedrooms upstairs. I'm just going to finish off this area over here so that you get a sense as to what the main living area looks like. This is technically a bedroom, but as you see, they have it set up as an office. You have your own bathroom in here, closet. And then I'm going to take you to the powder room. Really nicely done. And again, I think that the main key takeaway of this property is 3,250 square feet about, and priced under $2 million. So if you're living right now in New York, or you're living in San Francisco, and you're kind of in a tight creative space, you come here and you just really feel like this is a 2 to maybe 3 times the size of what you're currently in right now at arguably half the price in Bel Air. So a real pride of ownership to be in the coveted hills of Bel Air, where properties around here trade north of $100 million. This house is under $2 million. Phenomenal. So you get 4 bedrooms up here. And I'm going to take you to the master in just 1 second. But you have 4 bedrooms up. This bedroom actually has its own ensuite bath. So this goes to your favorite kid. Or if you don't have kids, this is just another great place to enjoy and kind of create whatever space you want to. You have your own bathroom here, tons of natural light in this room, closet space. And I'm going to take you to the other 2 bedrooms before we lead to the awesome master. So these 2 bedrooms actually share this one bath, a Jack and Jill of sorts, but they technically don't connect through. But why I love this bedroom in particular is because you wake up every morning flooded with natural light. You come out over here, and you get your own beautiful deck. And you can see views of the hills and just this massive, massive deck that captures so much sun. Great place to entertain as well. Great place to meet with the family. You guys want to huddle up and talk about what's going on in school, Zoom classes out. These 2 bedrooms, right here. And why this room is critical for most of you who just feel like you need a massive, expansive closet space is this room technically, because it does not have its own bathroom and backs up to the master bedroom. If you really want to go for it, guys, you can open this wall up and make this a dream for her or him, just depending on what you want. Or you can keep this like this. This seems like a nice little meditation / yoga room. Come here, get that tranquility. You're in the hills, you hear virtually nothing. And it's a great place to just completely get zenned out. And then again, this leads you back out to the outside over here, which we just came from. And so all of the rooms on the west side, or the north side rather, of the home actually lead to the outside, which is great. And then back out to this corridor that leads you to an awesome master bedroom. And here you have, again, another area that takes you back out. Great direction to wake up to. Get your TV, you have the fireplace right over there. And it's just a really, really beautiful way to wake up every day. Closet space over here. But again, you can open up this wall on this side if you want to. If you really want to go for it, guys, and you want to make him or her happy, say, don't worry about it, honey. We're going to open up this wall and we're going to make this your own little space. You can also increase the size of this room to accommodate another master bath, so his and hers. That's where you would want to do it. And then this is the dedicated bathroom to the master. So again, under $2 million, 3,250 square feet, $615 price per square foot. Show me 5 properties in Bel Air or in anywhere in LA that are going to give you that and all of this. I'm sure you can find some, so don't go too far, but the reality is not in this location. And what I love about this location in particular, the community in the Beverly Glen area of Bel Air, they have their own little market. You get your dry cleaner, your equal distance between Mulholland and Sunset. And so it's very convenient from a location standpoint. And again, price is very important on this one. So under $2,199,500, $615 per square foot. So I'm going to take you downstairs to the room where if you've got guests coming over from out of town and you like them a lot, but you don't want to see them all that often, this is where you're going to bring them down to. And why this is important is because not only do they have their own room, not only do they have their own bathroom, they also have their own separate access. So what you can see is, if you wouldn't mind following me, they pull up right over here. It could be your mother-in-law. You just shuffle the quarters within your beautiful home in Bel Air. And again, it has its own bathroom. You get your own closet. They have a little setup for a fridge down over here. So plenty of space for storage as well. And then this just takes you back down. You kind of have like a kitchen pantry down over here. If you have extra storage, you get laundry down over here. And then you also have a great 2-car garage. Hook up that Tesla. Save the environment, save on gas. How are you guys? Good? So normally in an open house I'd be asking questions like, so how long have you been looking for? Where are you coming from? What do you love about Bel Air? Bel Air, I would say, is probably top 3, 4 neighborhoods, certainly in all of LA, arguably in all of the world. You know, again, this house is surrounded by houses that are trading well north of 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars. And in this house, you're getting something that offers you virtually the exact same location for under $2 million. So why don't we just have a seat over here and I can kind of talk through some of the economics as to why this house makes so much sense. Is because if you're sitting here and you're thinking to yourself, do I want to be the splashy buyer, or do I want to be the buyer who's smart in this market, right? And do I want to be the buyer who is buying right? And I feel like at $2 million, all in your mortgage payment, you're probably going to be in and around maybe $7,000, property taxes and insurance included. And if you guys need great mortgage brokers to help get qualified, we can connect you with the right people. But $7,000 to live in 3,300 square feet almost of space is virtually unheard of. And to get that in the most prime location in all of LA is quite phenomenal. So I'm sitting here, I'm kind of looking at the different areas of the room, and typically in an open house I like to shut up and let the people enjoy it themselves. But what I'd like for you to do is, if you don't mind, is just come from over here and look out this way and see kind of what I'm seeing, which is, if you stand over here, you're hanging out, you got your guests coming over, you're looking at all of them laughing, hanging out, talking to one another. Then you look in that room, there are more of your friends hanging out over there. There's Larry, there's David, that's Cindy. They're just, you know, having a great time. You're in Bel Air, you're living the life. $7,000 a month ballpark is probably what you're going to be paying for this home. You got the fireplace on, there's music, it's got surround sound, and you got the kitchen right off of over there, so you've got goods and treats being brought over to you as you're hanging out over here. And if you've got the family, look at all of the space that the kids have to run around. I mean, this is a phenomenal area for people to just be able to make their own, you know, little oasis, and run around and do their own thing. And you're not really going to be bothered, because if you've got work, or you've got a call that you've got to take, you go into one of the offices and you have 6 bedrooms in this house. So you can, again, hijack one of the rooms and basically convert it into a master closet, or increase that room upstairs and turn it into a master bath as well. You expand, create a his and hers, and you know, it's just such a roomy, such a spacious home that technically you wouldn't even have to see one another if you didn't want to. I'll just let you take it in for a second. Just walk around. Very quiet, tranquil, serene, you know all the words. It's beautiful. So this is part of what living in the hills looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. I took you out to that deck above, gave you a sense as to what it feels like to have the sun shining on you as you're out there reading a book. You come down over here, you do your thing. You've got the rooms down over here. You've got your guests, if you want, staying downstairs. Meet up back over here in the dining room, have a great meal, hang out, go outside into this back area off of the kitchen. I just love this room. And in terms of parking, you've got parking in front, you've got parking in the garage, you have a 2-car garage. Outside of there, you've got room for another 2 or 3 cars too. this to me is, it's gonna be hard to find a deal that's priced this well in this area. So I would say if you guys are looking and you're currently renting, I mean, talk about if you're renting here in LA right now, I can tell you that this home this size in LA, to get this bedroom count, is probably gonna run well north of $10,000 a month. And over here, you're getting it, if you buy it for, call it $7,000 all in, your down payment is probably gonna be 10 to 15, maybe 20%. So with 400K down, you're gonna get a pretty phenomenal property value and just a great deal. So let's walk back outside now. I just wanna show you what it looks like from the front, and then I will let you guys go on your merry way. I know you've got a lot of things to do on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Spaces over here. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I appreciate it. Would love to show this to you anytime. I am Ari Afshar. Have this co-listed with my partner Steve Frankel. We look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.